Hi, good morning guys, from the beautiful River Beach Club between Shoreline Buildings 7 and 8. I'm going to be doing the Q3 Palm Jumeirah 2018 report. Just wanted to change the venue, so I thought we'd do it here. It's very nice here, it's outdoor. Obviously the weather's temperature's dropped now as well, so it's perfect. With this one, I'm going to try and keep the video short. Some of the other ones have dragged on a little bit, so I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. Everything I discuss will be under the video anyway, or the majority of what I'm going to discuss is going to be under the video just for you to have a look as well. So we'll go straight into the report in terms of how many transfers were done. These are sales transfers that were done at Dubai Land Department. So in the third quarter of this year, there was 134 transfers, which is just over a 20% drop from the Q2. So 134 transfers, 22% drop from the previous quarter. From that, the breakdown was 100 apartments, 16 were land or plots, where people have maybe either bought plots or extended the plots they already had, and 18 were villa transactions, which consequently was a 50% jump from the previous quarter. So the previous quarter there was 12 villa transactions, in this quarter there was 18, and considering the sales have dropped in general, that's quite a movement in terms of villa sales. I'll go through what the villas sold for, just to give people more idea of exactly what villas are selling for. So the garden home villas that sold, now these could either be garden homes which are built by Nikhil, or they could be ones that people have bought a plot and they've custom built the villa. Obviously I don't know the difference because we don't get that much information from the Property Monitor website. So from the 18 garden villas that sold, 8 of them were garden homes. The prices were 9 million, 6.57, it's quite low, 11.4, 11, 11.4, 8.2, 11.65 and 10.36. So the prices range from 6.5 going all the way up to 11.4, so there is quite a range there. And like I said, that could also be to do with the fact some of them might have been custom built, and obviously with the villas, the higher the number, the view and so forth, the fronts you're on does make a difference on pricing as well. There is 9 signature villa transfers. Again, these are villas that were either signature villas from Nikhil or plots, signature plots where people have custom built the villas. So from the 9 that were sold, the prices were 25 million, 11.2, which is very low, 28, 30, 34.25, 22, 22.8, 14.2 and 32. So the range for the signature villa prices were from 11.2, which is one extreme, going all the way up to 34.25, just to give you everyone an idea. There was also one transaction on a Palma residence townhouse, which is not too far from here, and that transacted at 8.5 million, which is actually a very healthy price considering some of the garden homes actually sold for less than that. So the most expensive property sold last quarter was the villa we've mentioned at 34.25 million. The most expensive apartment sold last quarter was for 21 million, 8,500 square foot. It doesn't tell us which development it was in, but at least it gives you an idea. The second most expensive apartment sold was in the 5 residences, a 4-bed, which sold at 10.6 million. So that's basically where we are in terms of sales transfers. The total sales volume in terms of dirhams was 589 million dirhams worth of transactions in terms of sales transactions. Now to rental transactions. Rentals, there was a total of 94 rentals, which is a jump of 25% from the previous quarter, where it was 77 transactions. From the 94 rentals, 90 were apartments, 2 were garden homes, and 2 were townhouses. The garden homes unfortunately did not come, it didn't tell us what the prices were, but I would assume they were probably in the range of anything from 350 to 400. The townhouses that rented out were both in Marina residences, and they both rented at 200,000. The most expensive rental registered was 265,000, which was a 3-bedroom apartment in Marina residences, most likely the A type. Now the likelihood is the villa transactions were probably more expensive because they were not recorded in terms of what the price was. We don't know what they were. In terms of the general sentiment in the market, it's still definitely a buyer's market. As you can see, the sales are low. The confidence in the market is wavering. Some people have got more of a positive outlook, some people have got a negative outlook. It really depends who you talk to. as someone who's been in the industry for 9 years, I can say it's definitely a challenging year, even working within the industry. Off-plan sales have also slowed down as well. In general, the Palm Jumeirah prices, according to ValueStrat, which are an independent company, a consultancy company, the properties on the Palm dropped 4% in the last quarter, which is quite considerable. And as much as I thought maybe the prices would have bottomed out when I did the previous quarterly report, it's clear that it hasn't bottomed out, and they dropped again by 4%. Now, what's going to happen in the next 3 months is anyone's guess. I mean, maybe it'll drop maybe again by 1 or 2%. I mean, the general sentiment is they kind of reached the bottom, but I guess time will tell. But I mean, in terms of even transactions that I've done, only one notable transaction I did in the last quarter, which was a 3-bedroom I sold in Fairmont Residences, a C-type, for 6.65 million. And the interesting thing with that is I sold the same apartment 2 years ago, 1 floor below that, for 9.4. So as you can see, that's over a 30% drop in price for that particular development itself. In terms of developments on the Palm, updates, the Atlantis Royal Residences is full underway now. A lot of it, there's quite a lot that's already been done now. If you're driving past, you can see it. It's going to be very nice as well. The Palm Tower, seems like they've finished the construction element of it externally, and now they're going to be doing the internal. The mall itself, it looks like it's going to be delayed now. The opening is probably going to be Q2 next year, same as Jumeirah Point. The W Hotel and the LF Residences has also slightly delayed their opening as well, to Q1 as well, in 2019. Other notable things, for someone who lives in the shore, I mean, I live in Shoreline 15 myself. I recently bought, and one thing I have noticed is in terms of the businesses, because I live just behind the Galleria, the Golden Mile Galleria, and it's clearly that obviously retail is also struggling a little bit. There's quite a few restaurants and shops I know in the Galleria that have closed down in the 5 months I've lived on the Palm. Also, the clubhouses just across from us, Cabana, has also closed down, which is between building 5 and 6 in Shoreline, and it looks like the Biddy Bondi between 3 and 4 might also be closing down as well. Whether there's other things coming on, I'm not quite sure. Okay, Atlantis, in terms of our company, we've just opened recently opened our Palm Jumeirah office. So our office is actually located here. It's in between building 7 and 8, the Keller Williams office. So guys, feel free to come in for a chat if you need if you need some advice real estate wise, whether it's Palm or not. We can assist you. I've also done a Palm Jumeirah guide, which is a kind of a booklet which really breaks down the whole of Palm Jumeirah, where everything is, in terms of residences, in terms of shopping, in terms of the parks, gyms, everything is on there. If you do want to download the guide, it's a free guide you can download from my website, which is mrpalmjumeirah.com. There's an area guide there. You can download the guide for free, so anyone wanting to really get an understanding of what's going on and what developments are being constructed and so forth, the guide would be perfect for them. That's it for today. If you do have any other questions, let me know. Definitely send me your comments below. If there's anything else you want me to discuss, especially in the next quarter, do let me know as well. My website, www.mrpalmjumeirah.com, definitely have a look there. There's some interesting things there. My Instagram handle, which is Mr. Palm Jumeirah as well. I have a Facebook group called Palm Jumeirah Bulletin. So if you want to be kept up to date with what's going on in the Palm, not just real estate, but in general what's going on in the Palm in terms of events, and if there's any particular things happening with certain developers and so forth, everything is on there. It's basically lots of stories, so anyone living on the Palm or wants to know what's happening on the Palm Jumeirah Bulletin is perfect for them. So yeah, definitely share this video, like it, comment on it, let me know what you think, guys, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. The next one will actually be a quarterly and a yearly report, so that will be an end of a fourth quarter report and a 2019 report, which will really 2018 end of year report, and we'll do a comparison of this year compared to last year and really get real figures of exactly what's going on in terms of pricing and so forth. So anyhow guys, hope to see you soon. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.